Speed sequence initiated.
Hey everybody, I am so glad that you're all here today with me on the Star Voyager. Let's jump up and let's get ready to sing, and then let's check out what's happening this week on the Star Voyager.
Okay, that was a serious workout. All right, you guys will never guess what I found all through the lower deck. I was completing a routine inventory check of all the storage compartments, and I found out that the Star Voyager is carrying 497 crates, just like this one. Yes, and you'll never guess what was on them. They were all full of cans of, where's that? This stuff, the Ice Atomizer. Now, what you don't know is that it looks a little weird and a little foamy, like a slime concoction to me. Oh, you know what? I know. Maybe it's an alien goo collected from a recently discovered life form. Like seriously, like that's so cool. Let me see what it says on the label. Ice, an ion cosmic emission ion. Ion? These are extremely dangerous. Why are we transporting electrically charged particles around the galaxy? Okay, you know what? I need to talk to Tara and find out exactly what we're doing. Hey, Tara, provide daily voyage update and explanation for Ice Atomizer on board.
Greetings, Commander. Accessing requested data. Memory files for Ice Atomizer. Ice Atomizer freezes anything it comes into contact with for 400 years. Galactium Federation was looking for a way to destroy rebellious planets for non-compliance with the Empire when they discovered that this product would be their perfect weapon. They purchased all remaining cases upon viewing this commercial.
Hey Space Crew, Billy Mars here with another great product from Outer Limits Space Company. Do you like ice? Do you like cold? How about a product that'll make things ice cold? Get your hands on a can of Ice Atomizer. Tired of that runny cup of milk? Turn it into a vanilla ice milkshake. Mom wants you to get your fruit? Smoothie time! Missing that snow in the summer? Snowball fight! Freeze what you please with the Ice Atomizer. Anytime, anywhere. All you gotta do is freeze! Time to get silly with that chili. Only with the Ice Atomizer. Warning, please do not freeze people, places, or planets. Freezing may last for hundreds of years. Use only as directed.
What? How is that possible? This foamy slime spray is going to hit the atmosphere and freeze an entire planet and everyone on it for 400 years? You know what? All this time, that has been our mission. We've leading the Galacticum Federation into freezing a planet because they won't submit to the Empire? This is not acceptable. That may have been our mission before the identity crisis swept through the galaxy and swiped all of our memories, but I do not want to be part of this. It's not who I am anymore. Right? But if the Galacticum Federation is trying to freeze a planet that's rebelling, what will they do to the fleet's lead spacecraft if we choose not to complete our mission? Yeah, I don't want to think about it. No, I will not do this. No matter what happens, we are not freezing an entire planet. We are not. Tara, send the following message to the Federation headquarters.
Recording message. Press send when complete.
This is Commander Craterton of the Star Voyager reporting that our crew will not complete our mission. Nor will we allow any spacecraft within the fleet to have access to the Ice Atomizer cargo. And send. Okay. Now, I'll tell you, I've got to be honest with you guys. Seeing that you are my crew and all, I'm feeling a little nervous. No, nervous isn't really the right word. I'm totally freaking out right now. The Galacticum Federation is no joke. What are they gonna do with us?
Incoming message from Federation headquarters.
Message.
Commander Craterton, Section A12 of the GF Handbook states that failure to comply with mission expectations will result in the destruction of the spacecraft in question. Therefore, the Galactium Court has decided that should you fail to use the Ice Atomizer on Volticon, your punishment shall be destruction via asteroid blasters.
Asteroid blasters? Volticon? Our destination is Volticon? And we're supposed to freeze everything and everyone on that entire planet? This makes total sense right now. That's why I had that lightsaber from the Volticon's army. They've been my enemy. And asteroid blasters? Oh yeah, we're doomed. There is no way we'll be able to survive the asteroid blasters from headquarters. I'm sure the Federation has the most advanced weaponry in the galaxy. What am I supposed to do? Channel my inner Luke Skywalker, I bet, huh? It only works in the movies. I don't know what to do. I guess we don't have any other choice. We're going to have to deliver the cargo. I don't want to have to freeze an entire planet, but that's our only option. I wish I could just freeze myself so I wouldn't have to take and make these decisions. No! I'm not completely psyching myself out right now. Everything's going to be okay. There's got to be a solution. Okay. Tara, show me any file on how I can be victorious.
Scanning database. Information acquired. File name, Daniel 6. Daniel was one of King Darius's 3 leaders in charge of all the royal rulers in the land. He was wise and did a better job than the other 2 leaders, so King Darius planned to put him in charge of the entire kingdom. This was bad news for the other 2 leaders. They tried to catch Daniel doing something wrong, but he worked hard and did what was right every day. So they took matters into their own hands and came up with a plan to make sure Daniel would never be in charge. They convinced King Darius to issue a command that no one in the kingdom could pray to anyone except for the king. If anyone did, they would have to be thrown into the lion's den. To seal the deal, the two leaders had King Darius put this in writing with his stamp of approval. Daniel knew the king had signed the decree, but he also knew that the right thing to do was to keep praying to the one true God. So, Daniel went through his normal routine, going upstairs in his house and getting on his knees to pray to God 3 times a day. The two leaders figured Daniel would do this, so they caught him in the act and reported it to the king. King Darius had no choice but to punish Daniel for what he had done. The king returned to the palace, but he couldn't sleep. The next day, he hurried to the lion's den and called out to Daniel. Daniel called back. God had sent an angel to protect Daniel from the lions and to keep him safe throughout the entire night. Because Daniel belonged to God, he was victorious. The 2 other leaders who tried to get rid of Daniel were then thrown into the lion's den for saying bad things about him. In fact, after King Darius saw what God had done for Daniel, he ordered that everyone in the kingdom respect and honor Daniel's God. When you are in a situation that seems impossible, you can be reminded of who you are because of God's love for you. Daniel had a choice to make, and he knew that with God's power, he would be victorious.
That's it! Daniel experienced a situation just like ours. He knew that praying and worshiping God was the right thing, but he also knew that he'd be thrown into a den of lions if he chose to pray. Asteroid blasters or lions, I'm not sure which one's worse. They both seem like impossible situations. But Daniel trusted God and followed him, even when it was dangerous. And you know what? God made Daniel victorious because, hello, God is always victorious. Have you heard the whole raising Jesus from the dead thing that he did? Yeah, I read about it just the other night. And you can't beat that. Anyways, we're facing an impossible odds just like Daniel, but if we keep doing what God would want us to do, we'll be victorious too. We have to do the right thing and spare Volticon. No matter what happens, we are not backing down.
Warning, asteroid blasters detected.
Okay, well, obviously, the Federation has already caught up to us, and, if we can survive the asteroid attack, we can prevent Galacticum from taking the cargo and freezing Volticon. Okay, everybody, I'm gonna need your help, so let's stand up and let's move the weight on board. Are you guys ready? Let's do it.
Get ready to dodge all the asteroids flying your way. Jump up, duck down, lean left, lean right, clap to fire. Here we go. Well done, space crew.
Total victory! We did it! We avoided all of the asteroid blasters and the cargo is still safe. You guys are the best crew ever. You all showed strength and courage, and now we know that we are victorious. Before this identity crisis swept through the galaxy, I never would have known that I could have victory against evil plans of the Federation. But now we know it's a part of who we are. With God, we are victorious. With everyone's help, we survived the asteroid blasters, but I don't think the Federation is going to just give up so easily. We've got to let Volticon know that they're in danger. You guys hang tight while I go make a plan and let them know that they should be on high alert. I gotta go.
Wow, you guys were totally victorious over the asteroid blasters from the Galacticum Federation. Just like God protected Daniel and gave him victory from him being eaten by lions, when we listen to God and do what he says, he gives us victory in everyday life as well. This doesn't always mean that the things work out exactly the way we meant for them to be, but we can trust that when we belong to Jesus, like Ephesians 2:10 says we're made to do, we can trust that he has our back. So, let's take a look at our Bible verse, because if you can all remember it and tell it to your parents next week, I'm sure they'd give you an amazing prize. Now, repeat this after me. We are God's creation. He created us to belong to Christ Jesus. Now we can do good works. Long ago, God prepared these works for us to do. Ephesians 2:10. God has so many things planned for us, and we don't need to be scared of the future because we are His. Because we belong to Jesus, we are victorious. That's what we need to know. I am victorious. Can we say that together? I am victorious. Good job, y'all. Well, before you go, let's all bow our heads, close our eyes, and pray together. Father God, thank you for being victorious in everything you do. And thank you for making us victorious when we decide to follow you. Help us to listen to you and do exactly what you say every day. Well, y'all, I cannot wait to wrap Star Voyager up. So join us next week as we find out the final finale. I'll see you guys then.